Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the Ravens and the Eagles Super Bowl match. This matchup, I think, would probably be a good one. Alright.
It's the grand finale of the 2024
Also
season on the big stage here in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59 underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking at him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. On the move to his left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Fourth down, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll be brought down, losing
so
yardage
far
back at the 40. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's first and goal. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the... And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And able to get this out to the 25. And out now come the Eagles. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 73 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here in this Super Bowl.
Don't know how that wasn't fucking the kicker, but okay.
14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And bulldozing his way through. And still fighting. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin with Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson finding room at midfield. Fights through him. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. Now it's Jackson. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 14. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. And that'll be taken in.
Eddie.
For a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go.
From 13 yards out. And the Ravens continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be out up around the 45. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football, and it was set up sharp at the 33-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson being chased out left. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They're shutting me down on the run.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out. And the Ravens are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Burt sets up to throw it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Gets by him at the 25. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to air one out toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we've come upon one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this returnable for Sims. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Henry running right. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's do this.
The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. That's going deep for Bateman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 41, Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught, it's the tight end Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll set up to throw. He delivers it, and it's a fumble. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Hurts fumbles it. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Hurts. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
Dang.
Philadelphia.
Wow.
Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Down at the 25. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then in the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Henry looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Trying to punch it in with Henry. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Partner, so much for situational football, because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
And he will force his way into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All right. Oh.
Powering his way forward, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got some space here. He juked him, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Jackson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now this one thrown away. Will we see a flag? No. They'll say there was a receiver nearby. Pretty generous call, but either way, it's fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45
Boom.
before he's brought down.
Finally, win
And it's
again.
all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions.
Yep.
For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my
See you
partner,
on the
Charles
next.
Davis,
Peace.
for